Welcome back. Right now, we are going to find out more about the third season of Tacoma FD. It is back on True TV, and joining us today to tell us all about this new season is Kevin Heffernan and Steve Lemme. We're so grateful both of them are with us today virtually. Kevin, let's start with you. Tell me about this all-new season.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we gathered a bunch of new funny stories from firefighters and just put them on the screen. It's going to be a whole season of new jokes and guest stars and just a lot of laughs.
A lot of laughs. It's a 30-minute comedy scripted show. Looking forward to seeing this new third season. And I'm curious, Steve, about how you would compare Tacoma FD with Super Troopers. I know both you and Kevin have starred in that film. What are some similarities, and do you enjoy continuing with, the first responder theme?
Yeah, it's totally the same. That's my response to that. No, the only similarity really is that we have mustaches and we're first responders and we are in it and it's a comedy. Truthfully, it is a different world. Firefighters are cool, and it's a great world for making TV because they go out on basically all kinds of calls. Obviously, they fight fires and they save lives and they do incredibly heroic, brave acts. But they also do things like, if there's somebody who's fallen, they go pick them up. If there's, somebody who's gotten their head stuck in a fence, they go and put butter on the sides of their head and pull them out. They do dumb stuff like that. And then they also live together for 24 hours, sometimes up to 72 hours at a time. So it is like, a college dorm or a fraternity or sorority house. And so there is, I think if you speak to firefighters, there's more of their time is spent just pulling pranks on each other and, getting into arguments about who ate whose, ice cream cake. And that's what we love about the world. And, so it's exactly like Super Troopers.
Exactly. Kevin, tell me more about your character. You play Terry. What are some characteristics that you really enjoy about Terry, and maybe some that are challenging?
Well, yeah, Terry McConkie, he's the chief of the station. So he's kind of the guy in charge, but he's a bit of a blowhard. And I am not like that in life at all. So it's fun to play something opposite of how I am in real life. Kind of a blowhard, a little bit of a dummy sometimes, just trying to lead the crew.
In real life, he's very soft-spoken and he's very smart.
Well, and Steve, tell me more about Eddie. Do you relate to this character well? Is it easy to play Eddie or a little bit hard?
No, it's very hard. I don't relate to him at all. I'm very responsible in real life. I'm monogamous. And I don't have a mustache. It's funny because his last name is Panizzi, and my sister actually, everyone thinks it's a joke. My sister actually dated a guy whose last name was Panizzi. And when we were pitching the show, I brought my yearbook in, my high school yearbook, just to prove to them that we weren't being cheeky. I was like, this is a real name here. And yeah, that's my answer.
I saw a couple of clips from this all-new season. I don't think I'm spoiling anything, but I wanted to ask you a little bit about these scenes in anticipation of everyone viewing them. So, Kevin, I saw a scene with you, I think, after you got some dental work done. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, it actually is a true story. We were editing last season, and I had my wisdom teeth pulled out. And so I came into the edit room a little loopy. And the editors were very scared about, if I was going to be in pain, I was going to yell at them. And I did yell at them. And so, we thought, great idea for an episode. So everyone's seen the dentist videos. Everyone's had that thing where they've been in the loopy on the dentist gas, So we decided to put that in there. We had a lot of fun with it.
And Steve, I saw a clip of Eddie breakdancing. I'm incredibly impressed with your moves. Tell me about that.
Thank you. I grew up in New York City, and I was a professional breakdancer as a teenager. And many people say, what does that mean? Like, you got paid? Yes, I got paid. I was in a TV commercial. I was discovered on the street breakdancing, and I was cast in a commercial, which is actually how I got the acting bug, because I was like, hey, you get paid to breakdance? And so it's been a long time coming, but we put the breakdancing into an episode where I'm peacocking a bit, and I want to show off for Whitney Cummings, who's the guest star we had for that episode. And yeah, I bust out some moves and I breakdance, and it's awesome.
It's a very impressive scene and a really funny show. Thank you so much, Steve and Kevin, for joining us today, telling us all about this all-new third season of True TV's Tacoma FD. It premieres this Thursday, September 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't want to miss out. And once again, we appreciate those two for spending time with us today. We'll be back with more right after this.